Lincoln University, it is graduation day and we feel nothing but pride and joy. Graduates, class of 2015, the tassel is worth the hassle. What is life? Life is an opportunity, benefit from it. Life is beauty, admire it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is duty, complete it. Life is a game, play it. Life is sorrow, overcome it. Life is a song, sing it. Life is a struggle, accept it. Life is an adventure, dare it. Life is life, live it. You must do the thing you thought you could not do. Because time is free, but it's priceless. You can keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, you can never get it back again. So while some would tell you that you can't, we've come to tell you that you can. You can analyze the situation, you can investigate the resources, and you can develop a plan. Because if you set a goal at nothing, it's for sure you're gonna hit it every time. So graduates, if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if gladly you'll sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, if you'll simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, open confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold nor famine nor gaunt, nor sickness nor pain or body or brain, if none of those things could keep you away from this thing that you want, if dogged and grim you will besiege and beset it, surely you will get it. Go for it, because it's graduation day and we feel nothing but pride and joy. Good morning. To the community of faith and to Dr. Kevin D. Rome Sr., our capable, competent president of Lincoln University, Jefferson City, Missouri, whose leadership and vision makes us deservedly proud. To the noteworthy Dr. Don Cook, our chair of the board of curators, and to the members of the board for your talent, expertise, and network of influence. To the hardworking, dedicated administrators, faculty, and staff, and to the graduation class of 2015. We celebrate you today because some will graduate magna cum laude, and some will graduate summa cum laude, and some will graduate cum laude, and then there are a whole slew of folk, oh Lordy Lord, thank you Lord. To the parents and grandparents and guardians and aunts, to the uncles and cousins, is that your cousin? No, that's not my cousin, but that's my cousin's cousin's cousin, so that's my cousin. To the friends and supporters of the graduation class who have arrived early and stayed late to cross the finish line. To my new friend, honorary doctorate awardee, Cedric the Entertainer. Ladies and gentlemen, I am awed and humbled to have the opportunity to address you for this auspicious occasion, because these are they who have demonstrated an example of excellence without excuse. Not what could have been and should have been and might have been but was not, but excellence without excuse. So graduates, be reminded that the two most important days of your life are when you were born and when you find out why. Because among you, There are clergymen and women. There will be governors and mayors and politicians. There will be physicians and jurists and attorneys. There will be professors and educators. Among you, there are accountants and engineers and computer scientists. There will be mathematicians and pharmacists and archaeologists and anthropologists. There are scientists and journalists and authors and orators. There will be sociologists and criminologists, and there will be professional athletes. There will be bankers and civic leaders and entertainers. And yes, there will be businessmen and women, because there is no business like your own business, and that is the bottom line. So clearly, many of you have balanced your studies with jobs and families, or both. Semester after semester, you have sacrificed and struggled to put yourself through college. And so you are those who labored to ace the midterms and the finals. You did the term papers and you got all the footnotes, required, not optional. And so we celebrate you today. Something in you is saying something's over, something's completed. And like the songwriter says, what's so good about goodbye? When all it does is make you cry. If leaving makes you grieve, then what's so good about goodbye? You're the one that we've been waiting for. You're the one that we've been waiting for. So I'm a lawyer, and the facts say that Monday is coming. Graduates, I don't think you're going to receive a memo that says Monday has been canceled. Monday is coming, and a lot of things happen on Monday. The interview's on Monday. Monday's coming. And then growing up in Indianapolis, we played a game, and we'll look at the evidence, and perhaps you played it. Somebody would say, I dare you. And then somebody would come behind them, I double dare you. And then finally, whatever you're going through, whether in graduate school or the workplace, whatever you're going through, never give up. Never, 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 never give up. Because whatever you're going through, it's a temporary inconvenience for a permanent improvement. You're the one that we've been waiting for. You have a goal to set and a possibility to explore. You have a choice to make. Now we are facing innovation and hyper-niching and transformative change. And the only thing that we know for sure is that we really don't know. Key phrase, change is substantial. And the word is whether or not you're ready for it. Knowledge is power, and information is the positive response to a negative threat. What you don't know can hurt you, because intellectual capital is in. Brains are in. Money may not buy happiness, but it will pay the consultant to study the problem. So if you multiply 365 days by waking hours, we have 6,500 hours to spend wisely or not. Because graduates, we have taller buildings but shorter tempers. We have wider freeways but narrower viewpoints. We spend more but have less. We have bigger houses and smaller families. We have more conveniences but less time. And now in this society, we have more degrees but less sense. Get ready. We have more knowledge but less judgment. And we drink too much and smoke too much and laugh too little, drive too fast and get too angry. And we've multiplied our possessions, but we read too little and watch television too much, and we pray too seldom. We've multiplied our possessions, but we reduced our values. And we've learned to make a living, but not to make a life. And so we've learned to rush and not to wait. These are the days of quick trips and disposable diapers and throwaway morality at nightstands. We understand that there are times when there's much in the show window and nothing in the stock room. So I dare you. I double dare you. Let's talk about real world in real time. Because you are those who understand that we are to bequeath to the next generation a world better than the one that was handed to you. We have in the 21st century platforms and agendas and value statements and lapses in social conduct and responsibility. The elementary school teacher asked the young lady in her class, does anybody know why more twins are being born today? And it is true. More twins are being born today. And the little girl said, I know why more twins are being born today. And so they said, do you really know why more twins are being born today? She said, I know why more twins are being born. And she said, if you know, tell the class. She said, more twins are being born today because they're scared to come up in here by themselves. Graduates, if one person's rights are denied or compromised, then every person's rights are endangered. There are promises that our nation has made about justice for all. And those promises have not all been fulfilled. Have the revolutionary idea that law might have a relationship to justice, and that you are those who will ensure the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Prepare to build buildings that will last longer than we do. Prepare to cure illness and promote wellness and to save our environment. Be prepared to be certain to lend a helping hand to the towering and the tiny, the overlooked and the underestimated and the marginalized. Be prepared to eradicate poverty, because now a dollar will go a very long way. You can carry it around for days without finding anything it will buy. I dare you. I double dare you. Some will say wait, but I've come to say that we're already the head waiters in line. We need you now with the chutzpah and guts and mother wit and common sense, with the persistence and fortitude and the anyhow spirit. Because class of 2015 in life, you can strike out or you can hit a home run. But you have to be in the game to play the game. And once you learn to play the game, somebody's going to come along and move all the bases. So I work a lot for NASA, and I told them I was coming here to graduation, be the commencement speaker. And I said, I want to know about the human mind. So the physicist told me to tell you that the mind is a self-balancing 28-jointed adapted base biped. The mind has an electrochemical reduction plant that's integrated with segregated states of special energy extracts with storage batteries. The mind has a subsequent activation system with hydraulic pumps with motors attached. The mind has a subsequent activation system with hydraulic pumps. It's guided with exquisite precision. It has a telescopic and a microscopic rangefinder. It has a spectroscope with a main fuel intake and exhaust system. So may I suggest to you that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. You're the one that we've been waiting for. Leadership is an action. It's not a position. And leadership is never disconnected from purpose. So leadership is not personality, it's performance. Leadership is not effort, it's results. And leaders understand that good intentions will never suffice when a backbone is required. So graduates, if you think you're leading and you look back and nobody's following, perhaps you're just out for a walk. Get ready. Never, 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 never give up. Never give up. Remember, it does not matter Whether your graduate degree is from Harvard or Northwestern or WashU or Stanford or Yale or in the mail, don't forget Lincoln University, Jefferson City, Missouri. Make a difference as an alum. Ready or not. Someday it's going to all end. And there'll be no more minutes or hours or days. Your wealth and fame will be irrelevant. And your grudges and resentments and jealousies will finally disappear. So too will your to-do list and your hopes and your plans. You will be the ones who will have to understand and know that you have to focus on what really matters. What really matters. And so, I live in Atlanta, and there we say a phrase that I want to share with you, and it's simple. We say, for all that you've done, for your hard work and dedication, appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for your early arrivals and late departures. We appreciate you for the hard work that you did with your studies. We appreciate you for knowing that everybody does not deserve a front row seat in your life. Appreciate you for those who were naysayers and spectators and even haters. We appreciate you because guess what? Those things that do not kill us make us stronger. Appreciate you. So, I want to say thank you to the graduates of the class of 2015, but not just in America, because we're living in a global society. I want to thank you across the width and the breadth of the world. If I were thanking you in English, I would say thank you. If I were thanking you in Swedish, I would say tack. If I were thanking you in Danish, I would say tack. If I were thanking you in Finnish, I would say kiitos. If I were thanking you for your job well done in Danish, I would say dankeschön. If I were thanking you in Russian, I would say spasibo. If I were thanking you in Spanish, I would say muchas gracias. If I were thanking you in French, I would say merci beaucoup. If I were thanking you in Portuguese, I would say obrigado. If I were thanking you in Hebrew, I would say tada. If I were thanking you in Arabic, I would say shukran. If I were thanking you in Japanese, I would say arigato. If I were thanking you in Yoruba, I would say ose. If I were thanking you in Mandarin Chinese, I would say siche, siche. If I were thanking you in Korean, I would say kumsamdene. If I were thanking you in Latin, I would say gracias. If I were thanking you in American Sign Language, I would say if I were thanking you in Italian, I would say mille grazia infinita class of 2015. But since I am what I am, a little black girl growing up in Indianapolis, now living in Atlanta, I'd say thank you, him. Thank you for knowing you're the one that we've been waiting for. I dare you. I double dare you. Never, 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 never.